It's 6:37 on a Thursday morning. We came in at 5:30. Came in and got things checked out, started up, set up. Had a load of pasta coming down here to the big grocery store distribution warehouse. We're making our way out of it now. We put our 23 pallets of pasta on dock 23 and go back later on to pick up the empty. These guys are hard at work here to the right of us. They're pouring concrete, great big slab, looks like. So yeah, we made our delivery. We checked in with dispatch and they said they have an empty over at a Mattress Company in Waipahu. So not much of a sunrise this morning. Clouds got everything blocked off. Does look like it's going to be a nice day though. Big construction company here on the right. They own that lot. All kinds of equipment, cranes. Something new coming to the Campbell industrial area. Anyway, we're going to make our way up to the interstate, which is about 2 miles from here, and head back to Waipahu to pick up that empty container from the Mattress Company. To our next stop. So it's 1 minute to 7. We made our way over here to the Mattress Company. Hooked up to this empty 40-foot container, taking it back to the shipping terminal, Sand Island, about 17 miles away. Brakes are a little sticky. Let's give it some more air. 110 pounds right now. Take it up to 120 and see what happens. I can hear the air going in. Most trailers have reserved reservoir tanks between the axles and the back. So if they leak, that air leaks out. It takes a while to pump it up. See, it still says 110 pounds, even though we've been pumping air for the last minute here. Let's see if that's changed anything. Yep. So the doors were closed, it's on the dock. It sounds empty, but the first rule of picking up empties is to make sure they're empty. So we're gonna pull it off the dock and then go take a look inside. shipping terminal, Sand Island. Yeah, according to this, strip pile 6, stack 22. Thursday, the big ship of the week is in, and then looks like they already got the decks cleared off. That means there's probably some LTLs that need to be picked up and brought back to our terminal. I know the job site over in Hickam that we're delivering furniture to, all those containers are supposed to be removed today. Will that dispatch make the call as to what's going on? Container movement of the day. We did pick up a LTL from the shipping terminal Sand Island, full 40-foot container with about 48,000 pounds of consolidated freight. Headed back to our terminal here on Pacific Street. The rule with the LTLs is to go ahead and put them on any open dock. If there's no open docks, check with the warehouse and see if an open dock can be made. Because the idea is to get this container offloaded and devanned as soon as possible. Through 3 are open, along with 10 and 12. We'll try to put it on 3. That's a very skinny stall. He's trying to get that 45 put into. I don't know who's been parking these containers, but they're parking them to where they're actually touching each other, which might save you a few inches, but it makes it very difficult now to line up and get another container in. You need at least an inch or 2, because now you got to touch on both sides. Just slows you down a little bit. I think it creates a little more damage too. Anyway, as soon as he gets parked, we'll back into dock 3 and get this container on the dock. put our LT on dock 3, we picked up a full load of outboard motors and took it out to the Navy Warfare Services. Navy Warfare. Anyway, it's where all the Navy SEALs train. It's kind of a high security. So pulling out the camera didn't come to mind. But we dropped it off, no problems. And now we bobtailed back, and now we got 2 loads of furniture. 277086. 2 loads of furniture going out to the Schofield Army Base. So this is a different job than the Pearl Harbor one. One of 2 container loads. It's going up to Higgins Road, which is, they do a lot of the logistical support for Schofield Army Base. So yeah, let's go get the keys to this truck so that we can get it out of the way so we can get this container out. So it's 12:40 and we just finished up our, I think it was the 6th movement of the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 2 loads of furniture up here to the Higgins Road Army support for Schofield. Got them on the dock here at this warehouse. And my truck threw a code just as I was coming up Higgins Road here. So now I got to figure out what that's all about. Let's see what dispatch wants us to do next. We're all caught up. 12:40. Hello, bobtailing at East Range. 12:35. Same guy, Eli. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, 10-4. Yeah. So now we're going to go to the furniture job site at the Hickam Air Force Base. We delivered, I think, 1 container there, but there's like the total of 4 or 5. But they're all empty, so we're just going to head over there and pick up an empty. That'll be our next movement. Let's see if we can figure out if this truck will tell us what's going on. So we're gonna turn on the ignition. Make that turn on. I'll turn the air conditioning off too. So there's the error code EEC61, which is it's a sensor in the diesel exhaust system. Then you hit the mode button here, and it goes to diagnostics. There's 2 faults, I guess. So it's mileage. If I hold that, what happens? Nothing. If I click through hours, oh, so that's the hours. Okay. Setup. Service? No. Reset. Silence? No. Reset. Done. Alright. I have no idea what I did, but last time I did that, it cleared the codes. But it had to cycle a few times. Let's see what happens here. picked up a load, took it back to our terminal, stood by and offloaded it, and then we brought that empty container back here to the shipping terminal, just got rid of it. trailer on the highway, the chassis is like off to the one side or the other. That's this chassis right here. It's kind of bent. So we got a nice busy day. Came in at 5:30. We did 10 container movements. We drove 186 miles. It's a pretty busy day. There goes the night crew. So our last run was to pick up the container that's going to be delivered tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Which means I start at 3:30. So on-time delivery at 5 o'clock. So that should be fun. Waking up at 2 o'clock. But if I go to sleep at 9, it's not a problem. It's about how much I sleep in. I have to go to sleep before 9 actually. But because normally I go to sleep like 10:15, somewhere around there. So as long as I do that, we'll be all right. So we're headed home. We got some leftovers, but I want to finish off the lasagna and the salad, some rice. There's some leftover tofu stir fry. It's just a lot of little, couple bites of each. But the lasagna is the one that's hard to get rid of because it's very filling. So that's what's for dinner tonight. Might even take a loaf of garlic bread out. That sounds good. But that is it for today. Thanks for watching. Aloha.